All right, so today I am moving into my brand new studio. At this time, like in my life, I am going through a lot of transitions. I'm going through a lot of changes, and it feels amazing. It feels great. Some things I planned for, and some things like the biggest things I didn't plan for. Like having this suite is something that I maybe like subconsciously manifested because I knew that I wanted to take my workspace and my studio outside, my home, and separate everything. But I definitely didn't plan on doing it now and in this way. Like, this room was a total surprise to me. I found it in one day. I think I like signed my papers the same day. So everything was like really sporadic a little bit, right? But I do feel that it was a divine move in the right direction for me. It just makes sense. There are a few things that I can't really explain, like even though there are so many blessings in my life right now, I also feel like I've had to sacrifice so much that it's almost as if I can't even fully enjoy, these blessings, right? From this transition alone, I have had to sacrifice a few prominent people in my life. And that's something that I feel like I subconsciously manifested as well, because certain people in your life that you have, weird feelings about, or you have some type of like chip on your shoulder about how they're starting to treat you or how they're starting to move. It's like certain things just wasn't resonating with me. They say that, some people cannot make it to the next level with you. And it's true. Like, for example, a long time ago, I was doing this girl's hair. We were roommates, and she became really popular in Atlanta. And it was just a lot of things that just irritated me about the business exchange, and certain things I just really like could not take anymore. And I always used to think in my head, like, I don't want to work with this person anymore. I don't want this person in my life anymore. Like, those thoughts kept running through my mind like a broken record. And before you knew it, some he say, she say, random stuff happened out of my control. And we ended up not talking because of that. And lo and behold, I started getting sponsored and I started getting free wigs like a month later. So it's like, my main issue with that situation was that it was really expensive for me to sponsor her and to work with her. And I really wasn't making a return. Right when we fell off as friends and as business partners, I started to get free wigs, right? So in my mind, I'm like, like, yeah, you're like a month too late, blessing. But some things you're not supposed to question, because obviously God did not want her in that stage of my life. And I know why. It's because of greed. It's because of entitlement. And I know that I wouldn't have wanted her to have access or to feel like she was entitled to my wigs. You know what I'm saying? So that was something that was just like, wow, like, okay. Something else, when I was in my last little relationship or whatever, like the moment me and this guy broke up, I moved into like my dream apartment. Like, it was spacious, it had natural light, it was big, it was even under what I expected to pay or what I wanted to pay. And it was just such a blessing. It was like there's no way that this person could have came to this stage in my life, because they wouldn't have even fit. The girl that I was working with, she wouldn't have even fit in that new reality. So the sacrifices that I'm experiencing right now, it's a little bit overwhelming, but I'm just trying to continuously remind myself that when God blesses you, you have to make an exchange. You have to make an energetic exchange, because energy is neither created nor destroyed. It's only transferred and transmuted. So I couldn't have this beautiful situation right now. I couldn't even lean into this or even attract this if I still had those greedy, entitled, negative people around me. So certain things, like I'm trying to like dismantle certain mindsets and realities that, was very normal to me, like being around certain people every day, putting up with certain things every single day, like certain things, like I just like almost trained my mind to accept. And I wasn't okay with it the whole time, but I trained my mind to tolerate certain behaviors and certain people. So while I'm just trying to break all of that programming down and be fluid and not resist what the universe is doing, and how things are just moving and changing in my life right now, because when you resist change, you resist blessings and things that you need to advance. And I don't want to do that to myself. Like, I just don't. Sometimes like flashes of like animosity and vengeance comes to my mind, and flashes of loneliness and sadness comes to my mind. I have to remember that these are just emotions, and I'm reacting to something, an idea in my mind that's not even real. Like, it's not even real anymore. I freed myself from this. It's just the programming that I have to fully dismantle now. With blessings comes sacrifice. It just is what it is. If you want to advance in life, if you want to make it to the next level, if you want to achieve certain things, you have to understand what has to be sacrificed. And when you study people that achieved what you're trying to achieve, you have to understand and know what they had to sacrifice as well. If you are on a path of success, if you're very ambitious, if you are, setting up generational wealth for yourself, a strong foundation, like things like that is not easy. If it was easy to be rich and successful, everyone would do it. But it's actually a very narrow road. People who are successful will tell you that they had to sacrifice people, places, and a lot of things. When you're watching certain people talk about their journeys, like it just seems like they just kind of did it easily. Like, yeah, I had to cut off all my friends, or, you can't be hanging out with bums if you want to be rich, and you're the sum of the average 5 people you be around. And yeah, it sounds all good and dandy when they're talking about it in interviews, but they don't really go into the emotional turmoil and the mental turmoil. So today I just wanted to document my mental state. I don't want to forget this moment, because number one, I know it's not gonna last forever. So I'm already thinking in the future, like I already know I'm gonna be okay. I'm okay right now. It's just I can't really like ignore my thoughts. I can't ignore my feelings. I don't want to. And I want to document this, and I want to, let everyone out there know that when you are striving for more, when you're striving to be a better person, and when you are choosing a path that is courageous, that is righteous, when you're trying to be a good person, when you're trying to do right by people, when you're trying to accommodate people, when you're trying to be successful and please everyone, it's like water and oil. When you choose to go on a narrow path where only a select few of people that have the discipline and that have the drive will actually get through. You know, you will have to sacrifice. You will have to sacrifice people that are just not on what you're on, or that are in a secret competition with you, or that are jealous of you, or that are very territorial of you because they feel like they're entitled to your blessings. And when you start to experience turmoil in your relationships, or turmoil in your workplace, turmoil in anything in your life, that is literally only a sign that you are being pushed into a direction that is more conducive to your inner thoughts and how you see your life fit. You will be uncomfortable. Like, I am uncomfortable, and I feel like I should be happier right now. Like, I feel like I should be way happier right now, but it's like, it's so much going on that I can't even just be happy all the time. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy like 95% of the time, but that little 5%, it's impactful on my mood. It can lower my energy and lower my vibrations for hours at a time. Sometimes a whole day. It can like really just throw me off, like completely off. And then who knows what's going on astrologically, you know, moon cycles, where the hell Saturn at, retrogrades, like certain things can also influence energy shifts. So it's probably just a multitude of things that is causing me just to feel a little weird right now when I should be extremely freaking happy. I'm feeling almost like confused and almost lost a little bit. Also, something that I want to mention is like my identity. Like something, I be going through something every 3 years where I want to completely change my identity. Like this always happens to me. It never fails. Like a couple years ago, I told myself I was going to grow my hair out natural. This is way before my locks. I was going to grow my loose hair, my, you know, regular hair out natural, and I was going to grow it out long, and I was going to be dedicated. I was going to mess my hair up. And y'all, I grew my hair out for like 2 years, and it was like down here. I was so happy. And then all of a sudden, I just got this urge to dye my hair. So I like bleached it like 3 times in one day, right? And then it was pointless because I dyed it green. Like, why would I bleach my hair like 2 or 3 times just to dye it dark green? And then right after that, like a week or a month after that, I permed it. And like half of it came out. So it was just like, and I didn't even care. At the time, I was just like, whatever. So I did like a Holly Berry cut. I was rocking it. And then like a couple days later, I threw a wig on, like nothing happened. So I'm feeling myself having that itch to have like a big change. And I swear, I do not want to cut my locks off, but that's like what I want to do. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I do. Like, I love my hair. It's so long. It's so full. Like, this look is what I've been waiting for and dreaming about for the past couple years. And for some reason, I want to cut my hair off, and I can't stop thinking about it. I can't stop thinking about it. I can't stop thinking about a short haircut. I can't stop thinking about baby hairs. I can't stop thinking about putting on wigs. Like, I have this urge to want to do YouTube videos again. And I haven't had that urge in almost 4 years. So certain things about myself, it's like I don't even trust myself. Because like, Zakia, what are you doing? Like, do you know what you're doing? Like, what if you cut your hair off and you regret it? Like I don't trust myself, but I also cannot get these thoughts out my mind. It's like, oh my God, can I like put some hypnosis on myself to make myself stop thinking about this? Because I love my hair. Like, why do I want to cut it? I don't get it. Why do I want to cut my hair so bad? God damn, it's like so many changes and so many urges, and I feel like I'm just being pushed and pulled by the universe. Like, no, go here, no, go here. Now you're going here. It's like, whoa. Oh. Anyways, so this time in my life is really weird. It's really confusing. Sometimes I wake up hella confident and excited. Sometimes I wake up like, what am I doing? Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. And sometimes I question if I'm aligned, with my higher purpose. And then I'd be like, what is my higher purpose? And then I try to like think to myself, if I didn't have to make money or worry about money at all, what would I be doing? And then I try to think of that. And I'm like, but do I really want to do that? And it's like, y'all, sometimes my thoughts are all over the place and I don't even know. I don't even know what direction I'm supposed to go in. I don't know what my higher purpose is. A lot of the times, I just don't even know. I don't even know. So the only thing that I can do, honestly, is first of all, I'm going to wait because I feel like I can be really spontaneous sometimes and regret certain things, but sometimes I'm spontaneous and I turn my life in a whole new direction for the better. So I just have to, number one, I just want to slow down. Like, I'm just going to finish my room. I'm not going to touch my freaking hair. And if I still want to cut my hair, if I still have these urges of cutting my hair in like a month or two, then I'm going to cut it. But I'm not just going to go just willy-nilly just up and cut my hair just because, I just thought I want to put a wig on. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So yeah, I'm going to have to wait that out. I'm going to have to see if I'm for real. So, the other day I tried to record this video and I tried to do it like regular vlog style. I did my makeup and I came to the studio and I tried to do the whole, yeah. And it just was not coming out right. It wasn't working. I didn't feel like it was authentic. I actually felt the way I felt now, but I was trying to be happy and I was trying to just put off good energy. But honestly, that's not how I was feeling. And I did so many takes because I kept on like getting flustered and lost in my words. I didn't know what I wanted to say next. And that's only because it wasn't authentic. It wasn't genuine. And by in the next 2 hours, I did so many takes and I was so frustrated, y'all. Like, I drove home twice because I gave up twice. Came back, would try again. I was crying, I was screaming, I was frustrated. I was like, why can't I do this? Like, since when can't I do a vlog? But it's because I wasn't being totally authentic with how I was feeling at that moment. Yes, I'm having a new suite. Yes, I'm having new beginnings and blessings. But no, I wasn't really in a space to embrace that. I couldn't fake happy. I just couldn't. And I didn't want to put the video out. So I'm being blessed right now. My life is going in a new direction. I'm getting everything I asked for technically. It's just so many sacrifices. So many sacrifices to get here. It's kind of fucking with my mind a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this room. I do want y'all to still be with me on this journey. I'm not just here to spill my emotional trauma on you guys, but I do want you to witness the entire transformation of this space. And, it's a lot of new content, new ideas, just creation that's going to come out of this. I know it is. I know I see the light on the other side. And I have faith in the unseen right now. Like, I have faith. I have a feeling, that I have to just go toward. Because if I just sit around and think about everything that I lost and all the people I had to cut off and fell off with, and if I just think about all the negative, then I am not really going to ever truly appreciate and enjoy this experience. And I don't want to rob myself of my own joy. So yeah, let's start working on this room.
All right, y'all. So I'm finally done with this first wall, and it took me like an hour to finish this. And I was gonna start on the second one, and I kind of did a little bit, but I'm not gonna finish because I ain't got time for that. I'm about to go home, and I'll see y'all next vlog.